Deeper Down, an Undertale fan comic. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this happened!
Undyne, please. You'll make it worse. Just hold still until I finish wrapping it.
I used to be able to pick up boulders in the underground, and then I try to lift a few measly rocks up here and almost tear my arm off? What the heck?
I told you. It all has to do with my theory. With the barrier down and all that Axis magic gone, we simply can't reach the same levels of strength that we could before. Even you aren't exempt. And you didn't almost tear your arm off. It's a light sprain.
So what? All this time I thought I was strong and cool, and it turns out I'm a freaking wimp?
No! No, that isn't it at all. It's just, even now, your strength is far above the norm for many monsters. But that extra boost of human magic all those years from the barrier, well, it just means you can't pick up rocks like that anymore. There, that should heal up soon. I've banned a lot of us from using any healing magic until I've perfected the antidote to this illness. Your arm will just have to heal on its own. Sorry.
Nah, don't be sorry. It's my fault for thinking I could dig through an avalanche. Huh. Besides, this totally looks awesome. Like a warrior from your anime, right, Alphys?
Yeah, exactly. You look like that warrior fairy princess from Raiders of the Fairy Tombs of Tarsal. That's so cool!
Huh. What do you think, Papyrus? Papyrus? Oh, yes, Undyne, you look very, very great. Hey, it's going to be okay. We'll find them. Remember what Alpha said? We dragged her all the way up to where the barrier used to be, and she did a scan. She said there wasn't even a trace of monster dust inside or outside of the cave-in. Or any trace of human, whatever they're made of when they kick the bucket. Papyrus, they didn't die in the avalanche. If they had, Alphys would have been able to tell. But I felt him, Undyne. Something is wrong. I've never felt anything like that. It scares me. A lot.
What is it that you felt, Papyrus? Can you tell us?
The first time, it was like he was reaching out, saying goodbye. The second time, it was like he couldn't help it. He was scared. He was hurt. I promised I'd be with him every step of the way, and I wasn't! Stand at attention.
Undyne?
Papyrus of Snowdin, I said stand at attention! Yes, ma'am! No slouching! Eyes front! Feet together! Suck in that non-existent gut! You are a royal guard now, Papyrus. That means facing things we don't always think we can face. Being in the royal guard means crushing down our biggest fears so that others can feel safe and protected. Undyne, I don't think I can... Dead. That's your fear. That Sansa's dead, right? Answer me! Yes. Louder, Papyrus! Yes! Exactly. And we're going to put a stop to that fear right now. Papyrus, Sansa's stronger than he looks. Stronger than that wimpy 1 HP of his dictates. And he loves you too much to get himself killed over something as stupid as a few falling rocks. I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to search out that feeling from before and concentrate. And I want you to tell me what your soul is telling you. I think I feel that Sansa's tired and hurting, but he's alive. He's alive! And as your captain, I order you to keep him that way. Understand? Yes, ma'am.
Undyne, I apologize. Some of our people were unsettled by our situation and were in need of reassurance. Toriel and I managed to get things under control. Now, report?
Alphys did a scan of the area. No signs of life, but also no signs of them being caught in the debris either.
But they are inside the mountain. Sansa's magical signature was very prominent outside the barrier's entrance, and my scanner picked up very faint traces of it deep within the mountain. Unfortunately, the solid rock interferes with the readings. I can't get a fix on any details, such as his condition.
And Frisk?
It would make sense to assume she's the Sans, since we didn't find anything to, point to otherwise. I tried calling Frisk on her cell phone, but it's either broken or she's not answering.
This is all so very unnerving. Why would Sans bring Frisk back to the barrier? Believe me, that's the first thing I'm gonna worm out of that bonehead when I get my hands on him.
Well, regardless, the question now is what we should do. We cannot assume that all is fine with them. The humans will be noticing our absence soon, if they have not already. Though I would like to believe that they would let us go in peace, we cannot be certain. We cannot linger here long.
I volunteer to go down into the underground and bring Sans and Frisk back here to the surface. The barrier entrance might be pulverized, but there's an opening in the ruins, right? Sans would know that. If they really are trapped down there, that's where he's gonna start heading. Why does Sans not use his magic? He seems to be able to appear and disappear for distances. Some sort of moving from place to place unseen?
It's called teleportation, and Sans is the only monster I know of who can do it. But I was wondering that too. My scanner was able to pick up traces of Sans' magic just outside the barrier entrance. If he's already teleported once, I doubt he'll be able to do it again. In his condition.
What is his condition, Dr. Alphys?
Now, I have no idea. But going by how he was before he went missing, it's bad. I was getting so worried the other night, I attached a compact electronic biomagic simulator to the back of his spine.
You did what now?
He wasn't listening to me. I told him to keep his magic to a minimum, but he kept forgetting. So I managed to, last night, around the campfire, I placed a special device at the base of his skull when he wasn't paying attention. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just so worried. Sans can be so stubborn sometimes. It's almost like he does it on purpose. I knew he would probably use his magic again for whatever reason. And with his weak HP, I just wanted to keep him safe. And I let what I wanted get in the way of asking him for permission.
You mean you planted something on Sans, without him knowing? Heck yeah, you go, girl! Captain, please. Dr. Alphys, I do not understand. What does this device do? Is it some sort of tracker?
It emits electrical pulses in the event of a magical drain inhabiting a monster's vital functions to work successfully. Meaning that if Sans' HP drops below a certain point, say point 20, it will emit a series of electrical pulses throughout his body, stimulating whatever magic he has left and temporarily giving him strength until assistance can be given, or HP goes back above the critical level. It creates a buffer. It's not much, but it could save his life if something were to...
Thank you, Dr. Alphys! Thank you for looking after my brother! Thank you so much!
You're welcome, Papyrus. I'm afraid that I can't track Sans through the device, but it should hold him over until we can get to him. It still has a few bugs in it, but I know for sure it will do its job. I just wish I had more than just the one prototype. There are other monsters in our community that could use the extra buffer. Not as much as Sans, but still.
Undyne, I agree with your suggestion to go down into the underground in search of our missing friends. However, I do not want you to go alone.
I know just who to bring. Come on, Papyrus, that weird soul of yours might come in handy in tracking Sans down. Consider it as some serious on-the-job training. I am going too.
But Toriel, it might be...
You are not the boss of me, Asgore Dreamer. Frisk is my child. I am going.
Very well. Gather the supplies you need and set off at once. Time may be of the essence.
Aye, Your Majesty. Yes, sir.
I'll give you some medical supplies. I think I have a few items. I'd send you with the antidote for the surface illness, but it isn't ready yet. Let's see, I think I can spare some painkillers, a sedative or two, some magic rejuvenators. Just in case.